Guys? I'm out here in New Mexico this week exploring, and I was on my way to the abandoned Kelly mine. But on the way out here, I saw this sign, a brown sign, that said "The Box," and passed over a box canyon on the bridge over there. So I thought I should probably explore this. So we did, and I'm glad we did, because I find at the top rim of this box, there's some caves. There's some behind me right here. But the one that I want to go see is directly behind you. And it is up there because it has the distinct look of a bluff shelter or a rock house type of situation, as we would call them in Arkansas. And I want to go up there and poke around and see what I can see. All right, so this is a cave at the top of the ridge line here in the box, wherever the hell that is. You can see we got quite a view from up here, and you can't really tell, but it's a very steep climb. Definitely winded me. I wish the cameras would do it justice. It's so vast, but check this out. It is a cave. And I feel like indications of human habitation long, long ago. Definitely feels like a cave house, like a bluff shelter type of situation. How far back here can I go? Oh, it ends right there. Not extremely far. This is crazy. Actually, I think I'm right. Look here. There's a sign down here. That looks like an archaeological notice sign. Yep, cultural resources. Didn't tell you anything about it, but what I can tell you is it absolutely means I wasn't wrong. Oh, look, it's right behind it. There it is. There it is. There's your cultural resources. Can you see it? It's petroglyphs. Well, not petroglyphs, actually. This is painting. Look at that. Wow. This is definitely the kind of place, guys. No way. This is awesome. And you can see why, man. This would have been a great place to hang out for shelter. But man, this is such a prominent spot. It could have been very spiritual as well. I wonder if there's any on the outer wall. What do we see? Oh man, another cave. This could be very faded. There's definitely red in there, but I can't see any designs. It may not be. Yeah, look at that. You can go back in there. And go crawling. Let's see. What else is along this ridge? This is crazy, guys. Wow. Oh, look at this fault. Right there. Perfect fault, perfect straight line. Yeah, that'll come off here one of these days, as other parts already have. Bet you anything, this chunk right here belongs right there. At one time. This is awesome. Now I'm going to be scouring these walls for more iconography. Wow. Holy cow. You really cannot see, and I wish you could, because it's like the best thing about these kind of views is how steep it is. Like, that's straight down quite a long ways. It's straight down to about this point, and then it starts to kind of slope out a little bit. But it's a long way down. You'd get dinged up if you rolled down, for sure. There's more caves on the other side if you look. And just that view of the valley, guys. Look at those peaks in the distance. Wow. Okay. Let's see how much further we can go. I feel like not a lot. I feel like we're hitting the end of the trail here, maybe, without getting in a little bit sketchier situation. Yeah. Looks like this is, no, not quite the end of the road. Look, the trail does go on up a little ways. The question is how far. Look at this. This is so cool. Yeah, I think that's the end of the line. It becomes sheer right in here, it looks like. It's very steep. Could probably go further, but not feeling that today. Look how high this is. Directly above us. And then straight down this rock slide. Wow. Y'all, this is straight up. There's a little goat trail up here at the top of this that winds back behind me. That little trail right there. And it does reach a terminus, like where you can't go any further. However, I can see a lot of anchor points in these walls. Looks like people do a lot of rock climbing out here, and I don't blame them. If I was into rock climbing, I would be about it. These are some pretty awesome vertical faces. This is insane. It's legit cave paintings in there, cultural resources. Freaking love that. That is awesome. I'm gonna try to make my way down here, and I'm gonna go back and we're gonna look through the rest of this box canyon, maybe a little bit. Before we get out here, this is a very small area. This is real easy to explore. There's not a lot here in this one little section that's designated as the box. So I'm gonna work my way back down the hill here and probably take a few pictures and catch you back in just a second. Okay, so we're back to the bottom now. This little wash is pretty awesome. I would love to see a flash flood happen here. Yeah, this came from up there, and that was awesome, guys. Absolutely, there were some cultural resources up there. I mean, you know what, being honest, like, what you find is, you think it's so rare for there to be artifacts or relics or some sign like those cave paintings up there, those rock paintings of you know, the more ancient indigenous cultures. But once you actually get into this stuff, you know, like I've learned in the last couple of years of classes in anthropology, it's actually freaking everywhere. Like literally everywhere. I mean, there was only about 100 million indigenous North Americans. They're all over this continent. Places like that, why was I able to sit here and look at it and go, that looks like a bluff shelter? Because if it looked like a bluff shelter, it looked the same way to them, and they, without fail, would have utilized it unless there was, for some reason, it was considered sacred or off limits. And it sure enough was. There was some paintings up in there, and that was awesome. That was super awesome. And this canyon is also awesome. Look at this view. Like, this is freaking gorgeous, y'all. I freaking love the desert Southwest. Those views. Oh, look at this. Little cave right there. You come further down the box here, it gets even more dramatic, really. You can see the highway bridge back there. That is how I figured out this was here as I drove by. How we came by it. This is crazy. I'll tell you, when you come on down here, I don't know, it's maybe half a mile from the trailhead. But you come further down here into this box canyon, these really steep walls, you get kind of a squiggle right here, and it blocks the sound from the people that are back up at the trailhead, you know, half mile away. And in between cars crossing on the modern road bridge over here. Listen. It's dead silence. This is awesome. This is a neat little place to explore. Geology nerds would have a field day, which I find more and more all the time that I may be becoming one of those. Anyone who is anthropologist, archaeologist, anything like that, also would enjoy exploring down in here or into that kind of thing. If you do, be respectful and don't take crap that's not yours. And you got rock climbers, obviously. Judging by all the horse fecal matter on the ground, may be a popular horse riding destination. And from what I can tell on all trails, there's 23 kilometers worth of trail you can take down through this box canyon. So this is a pretty cool place to explore down here. And I think we're kind of in central New Mexico is roughly where we are right now. Okay, so anyway, that concludes our little sidetrack adventure into this box canyon that I didn't know existed until I drove by it. And this is super winter. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the Kelly Mine, which is where we were heading to start with. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe and listen to the Wayward Stories podcast, where you will hear stories like this every 2 weeks. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.